Hello, and welcome to my last Facebook Live for this week. This is Sasha Wilson. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. My page is Ink-ology, and I'm coming to you live from Rio Rancho, New Mexico. Today is Thursday, May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, 4 p.m. Mountain Time. So if you're joining, say hello. If you're watching the replay, leave me a comment and let me know what you think. And as always, here's my information about my hostess code. This hostess code is good for this week and next week. However, if you order this week by Sunday, you'll get, in addition to my regular gifts that I send, you'll get a full package of the Rustic Metallic Adhesive Dots. Spend $35 or more, get this month's card kit in the mail for free. This month I'm featuring the Bottled Happiness. So you don't need the stamp set unless you want to make the cards exactly like mine. This is the card that I'll be featuring, and that will be next Tuesday at 6 p.m. right here on the same page. Spend $50 or more, you'll get a free embellishment plus my monthly tutorial bundle. That I collaborate with other demonstrators on. You'll get this by email for free if you spend $50 or more. Okay, so today I am featuring this designer series paper out of the new catalog, and it is called He's the Man. Okay. Hi Daggy, thanks for joining us today, or joining me. So far it's just me and you, I think, but thank you for being here. So I really love this paper. I don't make a lot of masculine cards, but I do need to make some occasionally. So I really like when I can use designer series paper. I feel like I can get so many more cards out of it. I'm going to show you how I'm pairing this with some other stamp sets. I didn't get the coordinating stamp set to go with this, but that's one of the things that I love about Stampin' Up! Is you have all these coordinating papers, and I have the coordinating cardstock and inks, so I can mix it up with other stamp sets, okay? I will be using the Rustic Metallic Dots today as embellishments. I do find it's fairly hard for me to embellish masculine cards because I don't want to make them too foo-foo. And I think you're going to like how I do the cards today. So I'm going to be using those metallic dots and something else. So I'm featuring this designer series paper. So if you haven't seen it, it's super cute. It has camping, it has cars, it has cooking, all the things our men are into, suit and tie and glasses and things like that. But it also has this whole sheet of these little pieces here. And I don't know what you call these, but it actually has two sheets. They're little pop-outs. So they're slightly thinner than cardstock. They're not thick like cardstock, but you'll see today I'm going to layer them on cardstock, and they're going to work great on our cards. If you like to do scrapbooking, these would be great for that. So I think it's really fun that this set of designer series paper comes with these. So you could even make cards just with everything that comes in this kit, even if you didn't have a stamp set. So you'll kind of see how we're going to do that today. Okay, so I've already prepped some of the designer series paper for our cards today. I'm pulling the colors from this package of paper. It has the basic black, Cajun Craze, crushed curry, early espresso, Sahara sand, and soft succulent. Okay. So, one of the cards I have to show you. We're going to need this. I'm not going to let it go too far. Okay, first of all, we'll also be using these dies. So I've been showing these all week. And I've been doing that on purpose because I want you to see how versatile these new products are and how you don't need a lot of supplies in order to create really cute cards, right? So I've been using these all week. I'm not going to be using the in colors today, but I am going to use the rustic metal dots, and I used this earlier this week. So if you don't remember, after I'm done today, go back and watch the other videos, and you'll see multiple uses for the things that I got. Okay, so I pulled some cardstock with those colors, and I cut a bunch of these shapes out, okay? So that's what I'm going to be using to make my cards, and I'm going to keep these handy in case I need anything. And then I have an early espresso ink pad, okay? So I think that's going to be just about enough to get these cards made. Okay. So the first card, I've already made this one. I actually made this one for a swap, but I wanted to share it with you and share how I combined the designer series paper with this bottled happiness stamp set to make a masculine card. So again, I die cut this circle from vanilla cardstock from these dies, stamped it with the sending cheer. I punched out these bottles just out of some cardstock, and then use the strips of designer series paper, and then there's a stamp down here that says let's get into the spirit, and I put that down at the bottom. So isn't that fun? It's a fun way to show you how you may not think about this being very masculine, but if you just use the bottles, it works great with this one. Okay, thank you, Daggy. Glad you like it. Okay, so my thinking today is Father's Day is coming up in June, so I'm going to make a few Father's Day cards. You could do birthday or whatever. The first one I wanted to do is I was looking at this sheet, and really this one caught my eye right away. So this is what I pulled together to make a card with this little piece that comes out of the designer series paper. Okay, so the nice thing about this is these dies, you can just pull them off of here and see which one fits the best. All right. Okay, and so I already cut those. And then I'm also going to use another one on here. So the pieces tend to fall out sometimes when you're working with this. Let me show you. So probably what I would do is go through and punch all of these out and put them in an envelope or keep them in the plastic. So that they don't get all bent and lost, things like that, okay? Because I've noticed that I've just been handling it a bit. And there's two sheets, so you can actually punch them out at the same time if you want. Okay, so then I'm going to use this one here. Okay, so I have some pieces here. And so I thought I would layer that on there, and then layer this one on there. And I cut some matting pieces for my card. And this is the soft succulent cardstock. Okay. And then I have this little piece too. And then I need to put some sentiments. So I think I'll put it on this one. And I'm going to use this Happy and Heartfelt. So even though we're getting all excited for the new catalog, we still have some items in the occasion catalog, and I'm really loving this sentiment stamp set. I was kind of sad it wasn't carrying over. I love the font on it. So I'm going to use the Happy Dad Day. And okay, so we'll just take this, stamp down like so. And then I'm just going to set that there because I'm going to keep using it. So then just to assemble this, it makes a really quick and easy card. put our designer series paper, and then the designer series papers both sides, right? And I'll show you on the next cards. We're going to be using the same paper, but we're going to be using the different sides of it. So that's kind of fun. So layer this on here. Sorry, my camera's a little off. Oh, and then one more reminder too. Don't forget to share my videos. If you share my videos, I'm choosing a winner each day. If you share the video, comment shared, and I'll choose a winner to win one of my embellishment samplers. And I'll mail those out next week when they come. Alright, so I'm going to put this down on here. I'm not going to pop this one up because it's pretty thin and I don't want it to get caught and torn. So I'm going to put it on there. And then I just got to figure out where I want to put everything. So I want the campers and everything to show. And let's do the same thing with this little piece. Okay. And then, I don't want to cover up my little tent. So let's see here. I put this down here, and then maybe, I hate to cover up the little campers. Maybe I'll just stick this one up here. Okay. So we'll put this one directly down. And I like it hanging off like that. Okay. And then we'll pop this up with some dimensionals. And I have some edges here. It'd be perfect. Okay. And this one I'm going to pop up the circle here. Okay, so right like that, and just like so, and then we'll put a few of our little embellishments on there. Do some random. So I tell you, I have a hard time with random. All right. So quick and easy, fun card. Happy Dad Day using some of those pieces. Super quick, right? If you have a lot of men in your life, you could make a whole bunch of them. So this next one, I'm using the other half of the cardstock from that soft succulent. And this one, so in the package, it has a sheet for cooking, a sheet for camping, and a sheet for cars. Okay, so I figured I'm going to incorporate all three on this card because there's some men who are into all three of those, right? And I'm just going to kind of do them on here like so. So I need to trim them up just a bit. And I am just going to use the kitchen scissors and go straight across. And I hope that's good enough. I think it is. Okay. And let's see here. Again, this is like that kind of random thing. I'm not super good at it, but I think I'm going to do them down here. And then what else was I going to do? I had these two pieces, and I was going to do I think this piece here. So that is from the sheet. And then I have my little banners here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put these down because I like them where they're at. I don't know if I'll remember it, but it's random, right? Don't be so... Okay, let's go. Here we go. I'm kind of a perfectionist, so I guess that's why random is hard for me. But no one has to know that I struggled with it, right? Okay, and I really want these the little pig and the little cow to show. So I think I was going to stick this under here, but it might be too late. No, let's see. Maybe it's probably too late. Okay, there. Ah, it fits perfect. Okay, good. Because it's stuck. We're live, so. Okay, so then what I was thinking with these, I showed yesterday how I did this. I like layers, okay? And this would fit on there like that, right? But I'm going to do something different. This is the larger one. This is the smaller one. I'm going to cut it. And if I glue these out here and then stick this on, then it comes out more to the edge. I know it's kind of hard to see because they're dark colors, but it'll make sense once I get it on there. And these I'm going to pop up. So I'm going to put one here and one there. Okay. And come in just a little bit. Okay. And then I'm going to stick that on like so. So you can see that's how it is, right? So I'm just going to put a strip of this back here. These little pieces get everywhere. And then I'm going to put a dimensional on here because I don't want it to get caught on anything. So just like that. And then I'll put some adhesive on here. Okay. So we'll layer this in the center here. Not there. And then we need our Happy Dad Day. So that one, I'm wondering, I did cut some extras of these out, but I kind of like it just like that. So I'm thinking maybe sticking that on the inside. So stamp that. I'm going to go ahead and stamp this other one also. This is for the next card, I think. It'll already be stamped. Otherwise, I'll just keep it in my little box of random pieces. Okay. And I can clean my stamp off. And then we'll stick that in there, like so. So there's another card. Okay, and our last card So for this one, I have the early espresso. Now these are just the backs. I cut 1.5 inch of the designer series paper for this card. And so I cut half of it for one card, and then I'm just going to turn it over and use this for the other card. Okay. And it's going to be similar. So I'm going to stamp this again. I'll put that one in my thing. All right. Okay. And for this one, I'm going to be using the faux suede trim. So this is out of the annual catalog, and it did carry over into the new one. And I think this is a great masculine embellishment. So I want to be able to tie this around here. But my card, this was the other half of my cardstock from my other cards, and I can't tie it around with the fold in the middle. So I cut another piece of early espresso so that I can layer this on top and I can tie this around that, okay? So again, I'm going to cut this so that it's the right size. And let's see here. These can kind of go off if we wanted them to, which I think I might do. But I'm going to assemble everything on here, and then I'll adhere this to my base, right? Okay, so let's fold this. Oh, I forgot to embellish this card. Let's do that really quick. Again, I tell you, a struggle. Okay. Alrighty. So, again, I'm just going to put these on randomly. Okay, and then I'm going to take this trim, and this is going to be tied around in a knot, so I'm just going to measure that and do about right there. And then from our sheet, there are some barbecue things down here, so I'm going to take this, and I'm going to take this one. And what else? Maybe some stars. And maybe this is one that okay. Stars. Let's see what else. That's it. Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm thinking, just kind of get an idea here of where I'm going to kind of put some of these things. maybe we'll not put that one on. So put like this down here, and then we can put our stars around. Okay. So we'll pull this around. If you haven't worked with this faux suede, it's really nice. It's nice and thick. Be great if you do 3D projects. There. Okay. And I feel like it's pretty heavy duty, so this would be okay for a masculine card. Things out. Back up. Okay. And lay this down. So again, these are thin, so I'm just going to glue them directly onto the card. And this one will just be flat. And then a few little of these metallic dots for embellishment. And there's that card. Okay, so we have our 3 cards here. We did. And then I shared this stamp set yesterday. This is the limited edition. These are the stamps that you can stamp on the back of your cards. Yesterday's video I shared how to do just 3x3 cards with them. And this, I think, we'll stamp the back of these with these stamps here, so you can see and use it again. Okay, so I'm going to do this one here. So again, I'm using my early espresso. And these would be great if you wanted to make Father's Day cards with your kids, because these little pieces, you could just assemble the backgrounds and then let them put on their all the little things that they want to do, and then let them pick out a stamp for the back. And they could sign their name on the inside. It'd be a fun little activity and a gift that he would cherish. Made with Love. On the back of this one. And then the back of this one, I will do one of a kind creation. For one of a kind dad. So those are the projects I have for you today, featuring that wonderful designer series paper. So let me know what you think. Share my video, leave a comment, and I will be picking winners tomorrow. So thanks for joining me all week. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. Otherwise, join me next Monday at 4 p.m. Mountain Time, same place. Okay. Have a great day. Bye.